But speaking of Anthony Albanese, he is absolutely committed to fighting inflation. Nothing matters more to this government than taking action on cost of living.
We've said that our priority is cost of living, putting that downward pressure on inflation whilst making sure that we provide support for families and for people with cost of living pressures. To make sure that we do what we can to put that downward pressure on cost of living whilst at the same time putting downward pressure on inflation. We'll always look at more measures to assist households, and that is precisely what we did last year. It's what we'll do this year.
Well, last week, Anthony Albanese found the cost of living culprit. It's the supermarkets. So he announced an inquiry to put downward pressure on prices starting soon. Well, it turns out 12 months ago, the opposition suggested just such an inquiry. Back in December 2022, David Littleproud wrote to Assistant Competition Minister Andrew Leigh, offering their full support for an inquiry into supermarket price gouging. But the government didn't want an inquiry into prices back then because, well, they had other priorities like, The Voice, and not coincidentally, they kind of needed the supermarkets' help with The Voice. So they rejected the inquiry a year ago, only to announce one just this week. In the meantime, according to stats released in the Daily Telegraph, your grocery prices went up 6%. So the government is absolutely committed to cost of living action when it's politically convenient, not when it helps you at home.